Flat out, fellas.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
A clash of two of the more fervent fan bases around. The Cowboys and the Raiders are underway.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Hey, kill.
Dak going to start out going to the air.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I love those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. To throw is Prescott. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Prescott to throw it. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
3rd and long. That always tilts to the defense. And I just remember as a player how many times it was hammered into my head. Know where the sticks are and get him down in front of it. But sometimes what happens is you worry about where that is much more than the person who has the ball. And on that play, they didn't have enough focus on him. And somehow he turned a short pass into a first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the 3.
But that doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Prescott now on 2nd down. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And again, it's Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. Shreds him with a stiff arm. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Working the other play. Let me go back and look at what I did. Maybe because I'm fatigued.
Now they'll change things up. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. To the left side, there's Mayer. And the Raiders are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time work. Short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. They'll try to run it in with Abdullah. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Amir Abdullah taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. They'll try to run it in with Abdullah. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, 47. 26.
Now Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successfully.
He's deep instead of a fucking
Running back out of the backfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Tack on 15 more for the face mask, and that becomes a huge play.
Big pass gets caught on you. You're doing everything possible to get him on the ground, and sometimes you end up grabbing the face mask.
Prescott looks to throw on first. On the left side, Gallup's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Here's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now a second and 10. Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. Touchdown, Cowboys! Tony Pollard from 10 yards out. And the Cowboys have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Point after, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Carter now on the return. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
One play has him to the 37 here for first and 10. Here's O'Connell. It's Myers again with another catch. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw, O'Connell. Open man is Myers. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. In motion comes the tight end left. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. From the 46, here's second down and 5. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Here's third down and 4. They'll send the tight end in motion left. O'Connell from the gun on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 26. In motion goes the tight end. O'Connell looking to throw on first. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it second down. And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
O'Connell to throw on second down. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
Picked off by Jordan Lewis. He's got daylight. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
What a quick start to the drive, but not for the team that really needed it. In only a few seconds, the opposing QB found himself on the turf, and the defense is celebrating second and long.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Prescott on first down. And this is
That's an interception.
out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
I think when they get back in the huddle, the question will be, why did you throw that one? The coverage was incredible all over him. The only thing he didn't do after he caught the ball as a defender was get his feet in bounds. That should have been a turnover.
On play action, Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Here's Prescott.
Ball delivered complete on a crossing route Gallup.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
46, 46. Here we go, 47.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Now O'Connell. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Raiders.
On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. Touchdown Raiders! Trey Tucker.
Stop playing man, dumbass.
16-yard
Jesus.
touchdown.
That was easy.
And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. So it goes for a rookie quarterback. He had the INT earlier in this first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
And you have to like the mental acumen, the
Come on,
toughness.
you gotta catch that.
Because oftentimes for a rookie, you throw an interception early, you're taken right out of the game.
So the formation only works, I guess,
You
if they're
check
15.
out a little bit.
Because I did it earlier, and,
Out
you know,
is the
before I put the
kickoff
screen,
unit
I
as they
noticed
run up
it.
and send this one away.
It's not letting me do it right now. I said it might be have something to do with the
Devontae
speed or
Turpin now from his end zone.
something like that with my
And he's able to get this across
my
the
auto
20, but
sub
not by
sliders or
much as he's
something,
marked
but I
out officially
managed
at the
to
21.
get room for there.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Prescott now. And this one quickly to Lamb. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
39-yard line.
47. 47. 26.
A first down throw for Prescott. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Hey, kill. Zero going to 53. Zero going to 53. 26.
They'll throw again. Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 45-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Go. Get out there. Here we go, 47.
Final play of the half. Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
Second down, Jacobs once more. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. Oh, some strong running. Yeah, he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left in no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now 2nd and 9. Now it's O'Connell.
Cut pass for Devontae, wide open.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give him the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their mind. But it's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
To throw is Prescott. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Hey, 47.
4th down, Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
1st and 10. Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
And again, it's Prescott. Flush to his right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Pollard is in. Touchdown, Dallas. So a very strong first drive in the 2nd half, Charles, as they turn that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2.
Point conversion.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. In motion left goes Myers. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
59 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. We have played 3 quarters.
Second down and 3. In motion left goes Myers.
Once again, it's Jacobs.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 3rd and 1, O'Connell. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. So they try to make it a two-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A two-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but that is passes intercepted for the fourth time today.
Fucking got bailed out. Ain't no way he fucking jumps that route with the outside shade. It's just, come on, man. I hate the fucking that shit in regs. I need to take that shit out. Figured it was something. I mean, he had home field advantage, so I mean they're gonna do that shit even if they suck. They get help. Takes the skill away from it. I don't like that shit. Put the skill gap back in the game.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Green Bay Packers. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Lambeau. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready, break. Mike, 60. Cut.
Play action this time with Love. And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
Throwing on second and long. Love. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. Love now. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there in the opening.
And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Back to throw. O'Connell. Throw right side, pulled in by Mayer. Touchdown! Michael Mayer. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
They'll try to run it in with Abdullah, and he will get in to make it 8-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll elect not to run with it. And the fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Red, cycle. Ready?
On play action. Love to throw.
Oh!
That was well played, but it's an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
On 3rd down, Love. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now it's completion. They think he might be off to the races.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
3-3. Ready.
Love.
Good shit, nerd.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by
I'm going to start using that formation on my defense. Pretty good. It's a good version of the carry. Cover 6. I know the title says something, but I think it only attributes to my sub sliders. So later in games, I guess it'll start to work. But, obviously if you put your sliders up high, guys get subbed out and whatnot, then, you'll start having out of position players. So maybe that's what attributed to it. But it's not going to let me do it early in games, unfortunately. But when it becomes available, I will use it. I don't know why they matching me up with people that fucking suck, though. Come on now. Yeah, y'all gotta do better.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And off we go from Las Vegas. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. In motion left goes Myers. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down and 6 now. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Second down, Jacobs once more. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. O'Connell here on 4th down. Pass taken in by his good tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there. 25 yards that time. I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Renfro, the motion man. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. They'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And he's caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Austin Hooper, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are on the board first here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter. And they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Oh, the return from his end zone is Grant.
Ooh, good hit. Get the ball! Get the ball!
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly
Come on, guys.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
How did he stay on his feet? And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 35. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Watson now going to run the option right. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Watson off play action. Completes it right side to Cooper. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Now a throw will be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 16. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Following the penalty, Chubb. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. 2nd down, here's Chubb again. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Well, partner, the defense isn't going to adjust, and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over. They're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Chubb will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run, and that's a nice job there getting the safeties involved in run support.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Browns get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
For as good as Nick Chubb is in the open field, he's every bit as good when they line him up down near the goal line. He's a speed back between the 20s, but a power back down close, and he forces his way into the end zone.
Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they'll have a little bit of time to work with. 35 seconds until the break. First down throw, O'Connell. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. That would complete to Trey Tucker. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 36. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And O'Connell now to throw. He lets it go deep for Mayer. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick. And that is a golden opportunity wasted there. To throw here, O'Connell. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. So it's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. All even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16. Cleveland offense ready to go. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Eluding the pressure right. And that is taken in by Njoku. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. They run it again with Chubb. And he gets it down to the 32. That one a first down pickup of 8.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Watson. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Oh, this guy's a pussy, bro.
Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for 2. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the drive for 2. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for you.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. Now a 2nd and 6. Now O'Connell. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. And his throw is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
O'Connell now on 2nd and 10. All right, rifles one. That's
You gotta get a faster throw animation, man. Just gonna take that part long and throw it a little bit back.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a one-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
After the interception, here's Watson. Touchdown, Browns. Amari Cooper, 28 yards. And the Browns get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Watson and that Browns offense going to stay out there, and they'll go for 2. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
Come on now, Madden. You're not doing this today.
But it's incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, O'Connell. That's caught by Tucker. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
In this situation, the dictation is coming from the defense, right? They're going to tell you, you can have 6, 7 yards, do that all the way downfield. Let's just go ahead and take the time off the clock. I think they've got to start attacking vertically a lot more.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. The job 1 to pick up the first down is complete. That was a big 3rd down conversion, but they got to watch the clock. It's starting to become their enemy a bit here in a 2-score game.
Which means they have to pick up the pace, right? The tempo has to be upped. And what they do is they tell the quarterback in his helmet, hey, listen, when we pick up the first down here, tell everyone we're going. We're moving now to 2-minute offensive phase, and everyone on the bench area, they're waving them along too. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Open man is Tucker. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Here's 1st and 10. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. O'Connell looking to throw on 1st. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Martin Emerson.
Just forcing shit, man.
Down the sideline he goes. And he takes this one.
Yeah, tough once some people get the momentum off of bullshit. Ugh. You go ahead, San Gino. Let me get on a drink. I'm not letting you out, Luke. Ever. Not for a while, bro. You don't know how. Okay? Oh, did you send Gino? Let me check.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. In motion, the tight end. O'Connell going straight to the air. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Myers in motion right. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. And the tight end goes in motion left. Back to throw, O'Connell. He's got that running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Throwing, O'Connell. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. third and quite a ways. Now it's O'Connell. And he takes a shot with the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT, take. 11 mighty. 11.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
11. Here we go. Stop.
Mixon with a 1st down carry to about the 48-yard line.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
On 1.
2nd and 6.
11 Thomas. 11 mighty. 11 MT. 11. Stop.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, take. 11. 12. 11. Stop.
Now Burrow.
Oh, that ball's gonna pick.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 42. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line.
11. 12. 11 MT, take.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Short throw to Smith. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 11. 11 MT. 11. 12. Stop.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And a short
Get
gain
all that
down
out of
to the
him for a gain of 1 yard, bro.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now Burrow going to change things up.
11 Thomas. 11 mighty. 11 MT. Stop.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 20-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sends his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
11.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. From 21 yards away. And the Bengals post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Here's Carter now on the return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Renfro, the motion man. O'Connell working from the gun. Catch is made by Hunter Renfro. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. And the slot man goes in motion left. Off the play fake. O'Connell. The left side throw complete to Adams. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Oh, so you're going to stay on baseline? Okay.
Fakes the handoff. Now O'Connell to throw. He moves right back to Adams. That's complete. And Devontae's going to have a Raiders first down as he'll get this down to the 47-yard line. Renfro, the motion man. And they go play action here with O'Connell.
Yeah.
It's going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Offense is moving a little bit,
better now.
on their heels, but they're on a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
O'Connell looking to throw yet again. That one's complete out to Michael Mayer. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 32-yard line. Renfro, the motion man.
First and 10, it's O'Connell. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are an extra point away from drawing level. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did
Thanks for
just that.
baselining.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB,
The run fits away. You do that, bro. You know this by now.
Be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
And giving run fits to Josh Jacobs is the last thing you want to fucking do.
We'll see a return here from the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a goal.
See what happens when you don't base the line? You line up correctly, and everything gets defended.
What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1
Take
without ever
notes,
even
man.
giving up the football.
Take them training wheels off.
Here we go. Here we go.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
There, I get pressure. No baseline.
Incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
12.
Burrow will throw. And he is caught. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
And that's a much-needed completion right there on 3rd down. Really a sigh of relief, isn't it? They're backed up deep. You know they don't want to give the ball back to the other guys. A great field position. They needed that throw, that completion, that first down.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it. No, he didn't. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they stayed claim to the lead. It's 10-8. The drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. On second down, Jacobs. And this is going to be a
Getting
Raiders
a running
first
back in his
down
own.
as he's got this up to the
It's not smart
45-yard
football, bro.
line. Time for a
Mac
break. We've
personnel.
hit halftime. 2 quarters down,
Only
2
use
still
prevent and Hail
remain.
Mary
We step
situations,
aside.
and that was
This is
not.
the NFL on EA Sports.
Take no free
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Thanks for baselining.
Out of the shotgun, here's O'Connell.
Come on, catch that, Tucker. Come on, bro. Baseline again for me, please. Thank you.
In motion comes the tight end left. Jacobs going to try the middle.
Run fits away when you do that, my guy. You're going to have to get out of it.
About the 20-yard line. 85 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
We don't talk about it very often.
Told you, I got my running back in his own doing that stupid shit.
Half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle.
We done past the part where you fucked around. Now we're at the part where you found out.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Throwing on 1st down, O'Connell. Caught by Mayer. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. In motion goes the tight end. Back to throw, O'Connell. This is caught. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
You know, off coverage on Devontae. Let's go. Shit.
Jacobs. Well, the Stiffer created some space initially, but he's taken down not long after. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Good work there, holding him out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Now O'Connell. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. now to throw. Toward the
Come
end
on,
zone.
man.
That's going to
Brady.
be incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
O'Connell here on fourth down. Touchdown.
Stop baselining, bro. Line up correctly. You don't have to worry about that.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in this third.
You see that corner over there on the right? You see how he's not defending nobody? I can roll all my routes to the left now. Fuck around, find out.
O'Connell's throwing for it.
Lazy. Oh. Keep baselining though. It's dumb, man. Come on now. Watch my challenge. You know not to do that.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove
Full
risky
baseline.
because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here we go. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
11.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down.
You gotta cancel this slant.
And
Boom.
he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. And quickly they get to the line. Throwing on second and long. Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. Now a 3rd and 6.
16 yards on the play. It's now third
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Throw left side complete to Chase. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Boom, good blitz.
And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going back.
What happens when you don't baseline? Everybody lines up correctly. You got your one face covered.
And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. O'Connell on 1st and 10. Over the middle, he's got
They
Mayer.
got 33, bro.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
It's too easy.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will see. Back
Helpful
now in
advice at
Cincinnati.
3-3 is for under center
It's the
single back
Raiders with the
formations
lead
only,
and
okay?
the
Not for
football
shotgun.
here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run it in with Abdullah. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Touchdown! Jacoby Myers. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders will add to their 4th quarter lead.
Worst thing you can fucking do.
Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because
Your
now
lines,
it's a
open up
2-score
play
game
action,
here in the
outside
4th quarter.
runs.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's
Easier
definitely not
for
over.
me
We're
to
not
block
looking
you.
at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team is
You
playing,
gotta worry
to
about
me,
double
what
teaming
I've
if they
seen,
can just go
they
and get
absolutely
their guy.
deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. We'll leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
I'm wondering.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. Now, though, the road back is even tougher.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And it was fair to look back and say the 4th down was a moment where this one was decided. But as you mentioned, understandable about why they went for it. But, hey, a lot of credit to the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Back to the sideline.
That's what happens when you line up correctly. Don't
They
baseline.
set themselves
You
behind
can
the
make
chains,
adjustments
trying
to
to get it
cover
all
shit
back
that's
in
in
one
front of
play,
you.
and it backfired.
Baseline, you can't dodge your match, you cancel your run fits.
You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you?
There's too much
Get it back
negatives
one pitch at a
to
time.
warrant a
In this
positive.
case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
First down throw, O'Connell. Flushed out right.
You don't let Aiden
He's
set
gonna go
low-ass
out of bounds, but
O'Connell
he takes this one
rush
down
for
just
yards
shy
on
of the
baseline.
20.
Come on, bro.
A
Stop
nifty bit of
baseline.
scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Hadn't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive
Just
chip
watch
on
my
his
channel
shoulder.
enough. You
If
should
he
know not
wasn't
to
a
do that
first-round
shit.
pick, they want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second
Now a 2nd and 2.
at the 14-yard line.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Here's O'Connell. This will be caught at the 2. And the Raiders are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this
On
drive
baseline.
is known as a put-away drive.
Fuck
You
around,
score
find
here,
out.
that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Stop baselining, bro.
Jacoby
Make it
Myers,
easy for me.
a 2.
I mean, I get it, but come on now. Take the training wheels off. Baseline is like the most useless adjustment in the game. Number one, you cancel your run fits. Number two, you can't align. So if you're trying to play any type of match coverage, they're not going to match up with anybody to fucking play their fucking principle. Number three, your zone coverages are a little bit softer because you're not going to get no zone chugs, which that's going to hurt you. Don't base align. Like, come on, guys. They put that shit in there for fucking 5-year-old Timmy. You shouldn't be a grown man out here using baseline. Come on now. They gave it for little kids to think they know what they're doing. Don't do that shit. It's pointless. It's useless. The worst fucking shit they put in the game. Like I said, fellas, if you joined late, I was playing a game on the last stream, and I don't know if it was because my opponent had aggressive tackling on or what caused maybe my guys got fatigued, and I do have sliders up for if I get fatigued. As you know, I run pretty high sliders. So if you turn aggressive tackling on and you go up against someone with high sliders, it allows them to get wide receivers out of position and stuff like that. I think my tight ends sub out is at 80 and their sub in is at 90. So they got a high sub in rate. So if I'm running a lot of, my fullback that I'm using is a tight end, So I have 2 tight ends on the field almost all the time for the most part. So if I'm running 2 tight end sets and they start to get fatigued and it gets to a position where I only got like 3 tight ends on my roster, what's going to happen is they're going to start putting, receivers and shit there, when you change your packages and stuff. And I think I went with like a halfback sub package or something. And it put Renfro at tight end. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll make a video of this. And, I wasn't paying attention. Maybe that's what caused it. But I definitely have a high sub-in rate, which could definitely kind of be the reason and the cause of my running back sub-in rate's high, but it doesn't fucking matter because I change them out regardless. I just don't give them the opportunity to get fatigued. But yeah, man, moniker this channel, bro. Don't everything I teach is alignment, Make sure you match up with the formation. Baseline doesn't help you match up with formation. Stop doing that shit. Very rarely will I do it in certain situations. It's like the last thing that you would consider even doing. See, I was going to be chill, but since you want to be like that, I'm about to destroy you.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara.
Today, it's a little too late for that.
Matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here.
Okay.
As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking
on
Caucasian
the San Francisco
American 49ers. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny
afternoon,
and we are underway from
I'm telling
Santa
you to
Clara.
Stop calling me that because that's not what I am.
From his end zone is Ray McLeod.
Okay.
And shoves him off at the 20. And he
Put the
returns
sticks
this
to
to
the
the
top because they're
22.
trash talking.
At their own 22-yard line.
First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Purdy from the gun.
Care less what you are, right?
That's complete to the tight end Warner. And he is going to have a Niners first down as
Then
they
do it,
get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Purdy sets up to throw again. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. Now Purdy with a throw that's caught by Samuel. And he goes diving to get as much as he can, following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. A big play there for the Niners. 43 yards.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Purdy on the sneak. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Well, I think the effort was there, but sometimes the defense is just a little bit better. No gain on the quarterback sneak, no place to go.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. McCaffrey, no signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately...
And he'll get it. He's over for the touchdown. Brock Purdy scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the 49ers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said. Better.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as head play backfires in a big way. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw here, O'Connell. It gets it right back to Mayer. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. Open man is Tucker. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. O'Connell looking to throw yet again. And it's caught. Touchdown. Trey Tucker from 6 yards away. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have them go for 2. They'll try to run it in with Abdullah. And he'll get into the end zone. So that pushes the lead up to 4.
49ers 6.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
And I could see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Back to the air on 2nd down, Purdy. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Here now, 3rd and a yard. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now on 1st down, it's Purdy. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Now 2nd and 5. Purdy. His throw incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Purdy looking to throw. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Max Crosby able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down.
Let's go now.
Here's Purdy. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And the Raiders are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. O'Connell looking to throw on first. That's caught by Tucker. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And O'Connell now to throw. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. And they get 17 more on that one, and another 1st down. Now O'Connell. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
So far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 1st downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
And once again, O'Connell back to throw. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on 1st down, O'Connell. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Devontae Adams. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have them go for 2. They'll try to run it in with Abdullah. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
That was good, guys. Will.
Here's McLeod from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the 1st half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say, oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he'll bring this one back.
I'll let you, bitch. Yeah, because you're a bitch. You're a bitch. Go ahead, quit like a bitch. Thank you. sit here and call me racial terms and shit. Come on, man. We don't use that shit over here. Got a one fucking win, bro. Talking all that shit. Come on, man. Bro, just EA. Come on, just match me up with the people in the top 100 so I get good games. Stop matching me up with people that spam the same play. Because I'm going to spam the same beater over and over and over until you get out of it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway in Allegiant Stadium. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
They find some open field here. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one 28 yards on the ground.
That looked like a two-deep coverage, which we call cover two. And what that really means is you have corners, what we call rolled up in about a 5-yard area on the outside receivers. Then your safeties are back closer to the hash marks near the middle of the field, somewhere around 10 to 12 yards back. So if you can break through the first level, you've got a chance to run before you encounter any type of resistance from the safeties.
We saw the example of it right there. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
On second down, Swift. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 41 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And the safety, Trayvon Merrick, up to make the play defensively.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Throwing is Hurts.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down.
Hurts.
He's got
That could have been a lark.
He's going to have the first down and then some. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles are on the board first here in Vegas.
Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. First down throw, O'Connell.
He finds his man, complete. That's Tucker. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's 2nd and 3. In motion left goes Myers. Now it's O'Connell. That's caught left side. Myers with it. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And some room to maneuver. And he'll have it pass before being taken down.
Cancel your run fits.
29 yards and a first.
Sure you want to do that when I got fast
Put them in the right defense there. Nickel set. 5th defensive back on the field. And they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there.
This is caught by Tucker.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
This defense is definitely reeling a little bit now. Back-to-back big plays given up, and you know what all defenses talk about. How do you limit that?
Second quarter from Vegas. The home-standing Raiders with a football here.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Here's Jacobs.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. And the ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Eagles' 9-yard line.
One more time with Jacobs.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They'll run for it. This is a duel. It'll be a gain of 5, but they do keep him out of the end zone, and now it's 4th down. They'll try and run with Abdullah. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So a big call there on their opening drive. They go for it on 4th and goal. It pays off.
And I think, Brandon, they were feeling like they needed to match that touchdown on the other end.
So
They didn't want to give them an
you
advantage by
on that.
kicking a field goal and being down here at the outset.
Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. dodge a bullet. They a second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
He'll get that complete to Alberto.
Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to bring up second down.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Max Crosby drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up fourth down.
Hey, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that fourth down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose
Running the crowd,
yardage
B-Roll.
back
Get
at
in the zone. That's what I fucking want.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and
Get
11.
one more now.
Defensively, he has been
That's
a
a
presence
wrap.
in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Open man has got it, the tight end.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. From the gun, it's Hurts.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here. Don't end up in the end zone. Ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover it yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football if indeed that's the plan of attack.
Open man is Tucker.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Back to throw, O'Connell.
And it's complete to Adams. Touchdown Raiders. Devontae Adams, 26 yards. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Back to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Nate Hobbs.
Get good, bro. It's going to take more than picking the Eagles to beat me. Like bunch sets and tight sets. I probably wouldn't suggest running those a lot because they can't. The path blocking is weaker for some odd reason. You can't max protect. So 3 or 4 man rushes can, if you have decent players, they can get pressure on that shit. And bunch sets, man, like if you get a jam on them, it takes too long for their routes to develop. And, if you get a jam, you force a reroute. So I wouldn't suggest, sitting in a gun bunch or a tight formation the whole game just because of those aspects. And, on top of that, match coverage just boxes it, because it plays it tight like man, and you get those zone chucks, those routes getting rerouted, by the time they even develop, you're going to get pressure in the backfield. That's why I said I rarely run. Like, I'll run it, but it's not something, that I'm going to run religiously like it was Madden 20, Madden 21 or something like that. It's just not something that you should be, sitting in bulk of the game. It's a very situational offense. I mean, I know a lot of people do it because, you play up against people. Like, you win a lot of games. They're going to match you up with people that, are like mid to fucking, really ass. They matched me up with people with like fucking 40 and 200 records before. These people, they sit in there and run gun tight the whole fucking game. It's just easy to stuff. I wouldn't suggest, at some point, y'all are going to have to take the training wheels off and open your playbooks. Spread sets are probably where it's at because of the motions. You can create new formations, to kind of take advantage of a variety of defensive shells. That's why I kind of like the doubles flexes and stuff like that. And I'll use those to kind of get control of the game, and then we can open the playbook up.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
clash of two of the more fervent fan bases around. The Cowboys and the Raiders are underway.
Cavante Turpin now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The slot man in motion right. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Get off that Wi-Fi, bro. Stop stealing internet from McDonald's.
Second down and 4.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long
internet from
afternoon.
McDonald's, bro. That's yours. Illegal man downfield.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield. Pollard will take it up the gut. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Lamb will go in motion.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one covers 29 yards. First down. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. Down at the 33. Prescott to throw it.
Swinging this out for Pollard.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
He finds his man, Pollard. And out of bounds right around the 20. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only, Charles, in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And, partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means a little bit older. Back in my day, we used to call a guy like this a workhorse, except he carried the ball all the time. Now they get it to him a variety of ways, but you're right. They want to run their offense through him.
It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Tyree Wilson getting back there in a hurry and handing him a loss. It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are on the board first here in Vegas. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Now they'll change things around before the snap. O'Connell looking to throw on first. That's caught by Tucker. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. To the air again with O'Connell. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line. In motion comes the tight end left. Throwing on first down, O'Connell. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 2nd and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Here's O'Connell again on 2nd and 10. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. They run. Abdullah. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Amir Abdullah. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Boy, 2 long, sustained drives by each team to start things out. It's kind of similar to how the pitch clock has shortened baseball games. That means we'll be out of here quickly if we get a few more drives like that. We're in the 2nd quarter now, and we've only had 1 drive apiece, each of which have ended with touchdowns.
O'Connell's throwing for it. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Second and 11 now. Now Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. In motion, the tight end. First down throw, O'Connell to the left side. There's Mayer. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7, our score.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Cowboys' 18-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. To throw here, O'Connell. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brand, I almost expect you to come in like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Now throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. And the tight end goes in motion left. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And they'll send the tight end in motion. O'Connell on 1st and 10. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Devontae Adams from 17 yards out. And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have him go for 2. It's complete. And he is going to come up empty here as they stop him short of the goal line, and this will remain a one-score game as the lead holds at 7. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. Prescott looks to throw on first. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run because we envision them in offenses, catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Got his man complete. it's Ferguson. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it downfield.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. In motion left goes Myers. On the ground, Jacobs will get the 3rd quarter started. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
I think the reason that this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's in a full run by the time he gets the football.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Here's O'Connell. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle.
Thank you, Jacobs.
It's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 38-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Oh, design run for their wideout. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Saw the linebacker Damone Clark coming through with a stop. Here's a 2nd and 5. Renfro, the motion man. Off the play fake, here's O'Connell. Throw left side complete. That's Adams. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, he's eaten up a good chunk of the 3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
You don't know how to match personnel or something, bro? You're making this too easy for me.
After a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Off the play fake. O'Connell.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Probably be better if you open your playbook and get out of that 4-3-6-1.
In motion goes the tight end. O'Connell to throw, 3rd and short.
Get out of that 4-3-6-1.
It's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Trey Tucker, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field.
Get out of it, bro.
Extend their
Jesus,
lead.
I'm trying to help you here.
They'll try and throw for it. Complete at the 1. And he will
Get out of
get
it.
into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Got to match personnel, bro.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Get yourself staying in that stupid-ass defense.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
And got his man complete. 33 yards that time. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Hustling through to break that play up, Max Crosby. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. To throw is Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
By the time they
And
open,
while we
you
know
get
they're a
close to
little
the
bit
sideline.
discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Now O'Connell.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
The lessons will continue. This rookie, he's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A real letdown.
Cover 4 ain't it, bro.
That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's O'Connell. Open man is Tucker. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Back to throw. O'Connell. That's caught by Tucker. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
You got too many people playing deep zones, not enough playing shallow.
1st down. And looking to put this game on ice in the
This
fourth
all
quarter.
day.
Still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. O'Connell looking to throw yet again.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
O'Connell from the gun on 3rd down.
Man coverage is not it, bro.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Cover 4 is not it.
Trey Tucker.
That's hammy, bro.
Touchdown
Hope you play
of the
football.
afternoon. And the Raiders have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Here we go now as they will again try for 2. O'Connell's throwing for it. That's caught, and he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down.
Brandon Cooks. And he's going to step out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Throwing, Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Raiders will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
Throwing on 1st down, O'Connell. He'll let this go for Adams. And that is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Throwing, O'Connell. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. Play action. Now O'Connell. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's A.J. Cole now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. Fielded at the 20. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Finding space at the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. A first down throw for Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Hey, 47.
Prescott yet again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 33. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
O'Connell looking to throw on first. That's complete into the hands of Myers. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw here, O'Connell. Trying to improvise. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Kill. Go. Get out there. We're going to 53.
Here's Prescott. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
And there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. One last shot now for Prescott. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Raiders come up with a late turnover. But it will probably matter.
That's why you want to match personnel.
Game is now officially over.
Match personnel with the formation, you'll be able to defend anything with any alignment.
It wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you can win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time, and the hitters get to see him. And then they come out after that, and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
Got 1 sack. Actually, I had 2. Should have been 2. You're gonna get 2 people half a sack when I sack this thing twice. Crosby, Polamalu, Young, Wilson, Peters, all in the backfield. Merrick with the 2 pick, Hobb with a pick, Bolton, Peters. I don't understand why people sit in fucking 4-6. Like, this is not matching personnel, bro. I'm gonna explain this shit for you guys, alright? Let's play the gap assignments. Look between the tight end and the tackle. There's an open gap. Alright, so you're not going to have an edge threat over there. Alright, now we look on the inside. Everybody's pretty much manned up. So where's my double teams? I pretty much can get a double team on either one of these guards. Alright, you don't have enough guys on the edge to force my guys to block on the edge so they can kind of chip block or whatever. You know, so you don't want to pinch your line because you're going to make it easy for me to get outside. He's like he's pinching his line and trying to crash out. Doesn't really help too much, man. Especially if someone is just distributing the ball real quick. Finding soft spots in the coverage. Love these little fucking drag routes. Man, that should have been a pick. I don't know how. I mean, that match third plays it pretty good. I like how this seam flat that I put on the field, it kind of went back to cut off the dig. So if he would have quick passed the dig, but he did come back to play the flat. So that's why I like that little seam flat adjustment. I tried to blitz him off the edge over here just enough to try to create some pressure. See if I can force them one-on-ones, like especially with Crosby, bro. If you one-on-one block him, you're going to get free all day. I thought he was going vertical, but still, like I said, that safety should have picked that off. I don't know how he just like barely missed that. That's like, I know you don't get it a lot on next gen, but that was just one of those situations where the body clipping kind of happened, I guess. Tight coverage, though. I mean, I ain't mad. As long as we playing tight, we good. That's how you want your coverage to be. You want every throw to be contested. No, they're just... I have some good route concepts. I mean, we set their baseline, so I just like to roll my coverage, my offensive plays to one side. So see, when I roll my shit to one side, you just got people just standing over there. What they defending? Nothing. That's why I like match coverage, because everything gonna be defended. I can get bracket coverage is all. I probably should have threw that shit to Devontae one-on-one. I know I could have made that throw. Great pass blocking, by the way. I was a little pissed fucking Jacobs just wasn't getting off. Like, he was supposed to run it route. He had the icon for me to run the route, but he couldn't fucking get off the dude. I don't know what the fuck was going on with him. His user, I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. There. Alright, so this is a situation that I would run the 3-3. This is when you run the 3-3. Reason why is because we have these linebackers filling the gaps between the tight ends and the wide receivers. Alright? So I know my run fits will be covered if he tries to run anything under center, because under center most runs are A gap, B gap runs. So I have the three guys on the inside to clog the A gaps and the B gaps. And if he kicks it outside, he's going to have the safeties and those outside linebackers playing the C and the D gaps. All right, so that's the only time that you're going to play the 3-3. Now, with that being said, I adjusted from the cover 0 to the cover 2 blitz. So I went soft squat deep half, and I want to say one of these sides I put a vert hook. I'm not sure. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Okay, I put the vert hook on the right. So it was a 4-man rush. Actually, it was a 5-man rush. And the vert hook just kind of just got in the way a little bit, you know, to seal off that little angle route. You see that? You try to run that little angle route with the flat route. A little fat. Now, I don't know why he didn't throw the drag, but I probably could have defended that with my user. It's probably why he seen my user. But he hesitated. Then by the time he did throw something, it was just a little late. I feel like he got this off of some, like, I've seen this play before. Like, you run the post. I'm trying to remember what I seen this off of. I think I seen it on Twitter. Someone posted the same route concept. It's like, oh, it's a money play. Buy my ebook. And then I stop him with 2 fucking adjustments, bro. It's like his first read was supposed to be the drag. Second read is supposed to be the angle route, and then the third read is supposed to be the post route. So he missed his read. He was trying to get a big play. And threw it right in the bracket coverage. Sad. I know your offense better than you do. I think I forced one here. I should have waited on it because I had Devontae for a touchdown. I just didn't think he would have put a hard flat on there, but I came back to it later. He did that same shit, and we torched him for an open. Fucking Hobbs, bro. That's why I like these match thirds. Even when playing a cover 2, man, these match thirds, they get such a good press. They force those comebacks short, and then he reroutes. So it forces him to reroute the comeback. So that route right there is pivotal. Like that adjustment. You shorten the comeback, force a reroute. And see, by the time he gets that, all right, a regular comeback probably be open if I didn't jam it. See, I'm already on this crosser route. Now, I don't know if he's looking over there or not, but I guess he thinks that's open because of how much space it has. So when he throws it, remember, match plays the ball as soon as you throw it. That's the difference between drop zones and match zones. Like, they'll get out in front, and they'll square up. As soon as you throw that ball, man, they gon' see ball, we get ball. That's why I like to run that shit. And man, right shell. He don't know what the fuck he doing. Staying in 4-3-6-1, just moving player. See, that's the route I be trying to get, man. So I'm on what? The 16? It's like sometimes I try to run it and he just runs the vertical, but he's supposed to do that right there when I pass lead it down and low. He's supposed to cut it. I don't know why they don't consistently allow me to get that. I started taking some sacks. But 3rd and 20, bro, you get Devontae. Started mixing it up, using some new formations to deal with the man coverage and the cover 4. Fucking Parham, bro. I see you, my dude. Just fucking laid Micah the fuck out, bro. Hey, and then he pinned him, bro. He's like, 1, 2, 3, give me the championship belt. He went down and he pinned him, son. Oh, fucking love it. Good shit, Paro. Oh, man. Let me find another play. He forced this one. I had I went the cover 6 invert, and I guess the curl flat, it just kind of stopped dead instead of taking the wheel. So that's just something to kind of key in on. He probably would have lurked if he would have threw the ball. But that deep half gonna match up with the switch to the inside. Forgot what I put Merrick in. I think I wanna say I put him in a quarter. Yeah, he's in a quarter. So he's gonna play the number 3. And Bolton just sitting there in a 3 rec. That's what the 3 rec does. He's gonna take the shortest route. So if you use the 3 rec, you take the shortest route. Got lucky with his fucking wheel route, man. I was gonna put that sauce squad over there. I just didn't have time to adjust it because I was trying to defend the switch on the other side. So this time I kind of switched it up. I did a hybrid coverage. I put an outside 3rd, and then I let Merrick man up the wheel. Now I will say this. Now I don't say running man coverage all the time is good, but off man defends wheel routes so well. All right, so when you 10 yards off and they're running a wheel route on it, you're going to get good position on this. All right. So you see, the one thing is, off man doesn't run to the receiver. He waits till the receiver comes to him. So he doesn't have to take as many steps to get to the ball. Okay? So as soon as he throws a quick pass, you're going to get out in front of it. So I did a hybrid coverage. I went outside 3rd match. So he stayed over the top and inside on that receiver, and I was able to take away the post route with my user on the inside. So if he was going to throw that post, my user was right there. So I said, just kind of run them little hybrid match zones with man coverage built in. It's like always, man, people spam, bro. You got to use those reps to change up what you're doing. Don't be this guy spamming the same thing versus everything. Like he killed himself on his reps. He didn't try to capitalize. He play wreck, bro. Play wreck, got him. It was a play action play, but I canceled the play action. And because it was a play action play, the D lineman just froze. Because like I said, I throw it fast. I think I went back to it. I want to double say, yeah. I went back to it. This time I had the soft squat on the outside, so we could match up with the switch on the right. force that blitz on the right, to force that running back to block, so that we can get that edge pressure off the backside. Come out in the cover one hole, but I do my cover three match adjustments on the outside so that I can get those zone chucks. You see how Lamb gets zone chuck right there? Pop! Just enough to slow him down so that we can see what we got. Coverage-wise, we got good bracket coverage over there on the right. I know I do, like the receiver over there, I probably could have left him in a vert hook, but I put him in a seam flat just in case. But that seam flat over there on the left did a great job covering that crosser. He gets the zone chuck, 188 to slow him down, giving that linebacker right behind him time to kind of get out in front and allow my user to get over the top. And he's just going to sit right there, wait on it. See, those match zones play so much better than just drop zones, man. Like drop zones, you got to do too much. You got to sit there. You got to know how deep is their crosser, how deep is their corner route. I mean, you got to set their zone drop. It's just too much. Like you're not going to know exactly what people are doing, and then if you do get to a situation where you know exactly what they want to do, then they switch it up and then they start smart routing you. You know, it's just too much to sit there and try to, you know, do all that. Just turn your matches on and everything will be defended, you know. But like I said, it's another win in the books. What time is it? Alright, fellas, it's getting late. I gotta get up for work tomorrow. Wish I could sit here and stay on this thing all night with you guys, but you know, I get stream fatigued after so long. So we're gonna call it a night. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Hopefully y'all actually learn something when y'all watch. You know, it makes you better because there's so many things I see some people do that just don't make sense. First and foremost, before you do anything, you need to match up what's on the field. Okay? If they're running gun tight sets, you know, or tight offsets, you could use either big nickel over G or 3-3 odd. All right. If they're running bunch sets, you can use dime or big nickel over G with the blitz. Like if you want to blitz it, use big nickel over G with the cover 2 blitz. But if you're just playing for the coverage, use the dime cover 2 sync with the user adjustments that I do. Tennessee spread sets, you can use big nickel over G or 2-4-5. 2-4-5 probably plays it a little bit better. But sometimes big nickel over G, man, those sheds, they're nice. Sometimes if people motion, like pay attention where the tight end is. Like with tight end's a threat, like he's behind the line of scrimmage, but he's right there in the tight end box area. Sometimes you might have to switch off, you know, your match zone assignment. Let's say the guy defending him in a vert hook is the linebacker, but he's basically right there with the defensive end. Swap them. Put the defensive end in the vert hook and blitz the linebacker behind it. That way you can get a zone chuck on the tight end, and you're still blitzing. You know, you're still rushing the initial amount that you were rushing. You know, it's stuff like that. Those zone chucks are pivotal. And it's just a big part of playing match coverage is getting your zone chucks off. Now, if you're playing like a cover 2, like stock, then, you know, you probably put your zone chucks on the cloud flat defenders. But, you know, other than that, they're going to get beat. So if you're playing like mud or something and you like to run a cover 2, then obviously you would want deep out zone KOs on your safeties. And then you would want zone chucks on both outside corners to kind of slow down those routes and, you know, help your safeties get to the outside. It's just, you know, understanding how to combo, you know, what it is you're doing around your scheme and then just kind of build upon that. I'm supposed to be having a franchise game. I'll probably play it tomorrow. I don't know. Dude never hit me up. So we'll see. One more thing before I go, though. Yeah, I don't see anything. I'm gonna check the franchise, see if anybody played though. I got the Giants, and I'm 5-3. He's 4-4. This is a big game, you know. If he wins, he goes to 5-4. I go to 5-4, or he can go 4-5, and I can go 6-3. So it's a big game, definitely for me. He likes to run a lot of read options, so I just kind of key in on that based off the scouting report. I don't think anybody played their games. Ooh, you got Buffalo and Cincinnati playing. That should be interesting. I low-key need the Bengals to win that game, or they can fuck around and lose it. It doesn't fucking matter. If they just kind of, the Bengals wins, then they'll still stay at the top. But it'll put me a game closer within both of them. If the Bengals lose and I win, then that gives me a better chance. But I had already beat Buffalo. I'm the only person to beat him. I don't understand why nobody else is beating him. It just makes no sense. I gave him the blueprint to fucking beat him. Just blitz his ass. He sucks versus the blitz. You got the Rams and Green Bay. Trying to see. You got DJ playing the Vikings. Steelers about to get a free win. I need Miami to upset fucking Kansas City. That would help me so much. So I should be able to win my game. And Jets and Chargers, that look like a good game. If the Jets pull that off now, hey, we gonna have like my division. Look, bro, look at this. We all of us are like 5 wins. So it's gonna be a crazy fucking season, bro. Fucking 3 AFC West teams are like neck and neck. All right, I will see y'all hopefully tomorrow with the franchise game. Okay, fellas.